Hey everybody, my name is Mikeyo, and it's time to kickstart your week. Yeah, your week, and also maybe the people around you's week with some crowdsourcing. I did take 1 week off. I was out of sync with the universe, but now I'm back. Feel a little bit more than ever. Gonna bust out this week's videos, that sort of thing. Like to thank everyone who's been following me so far. It's kind of been a little bit quiet out there in the Kickstarter universe. I mean, there is quite a bit of projects, but intermixed with like board games, video games, stuff like that. I haven't seen a whole lot. So what I'm saying is that, hey, if you guys hear of something, or as somebody also did this week as well, contacted me and say, hey, Mikeyo, can you talk about me for just like, I don't know, a minute or two? And I'm like, yes, I can. So definitely reach out to me. You can find me on Twitter at MikeyoDJ, or you can email me at Mikeyo@bealsoftware.com. So definitely check out. Let's see what we got this week. So we live in an RPG fantasy world, right? And someone just happened to be walking around, an army, mining encampment area, and they just happened to discover 49 dead corpses of soldiers. Not a good day for someone, right? But they can't figure out what happened, and people start panicking, and they start thinking to themselves, oh my god, the plague could be here. We need to figure out what happened. We don't want to spread disease and stuff like that. So they call upon a warlock. That'd be you right there. And they give you a secret mission. Maybe not so secret, but they give you a mission to actually figure out what happened. And you start putting the piece together, and you realize you need some more help. So you go off to the Ashen Plains, give me the Hydra Ranges, high above the Ashen Plains, to a secret temple full of masterful healers to help you on your epic quest. The game called Meridian RPG. The makers of the game is called Ultimate Fantasy Studio. They are looking for $6,500 by February 16th, and $10 gets you a copy of the game. Check them out on Kickstarter today. We live in a post-apocalyptic world, and just like all the times we find ourselves in a post-apocalyptic world, human race finds a way to succeed, building on the ashes of what happened left, and working for prosperity. And we try to find money, because money equals power, puts you higher up on the chain there, right? But in this game called Voltage, electricity is the power. The story begins when a guy named Richard, who's a dock worker, is forced to go on a run where he's then accused of releasing the PKD virus, and it rockets through the world net, infecting all robots that are logged in, and they become all self-aware, and they want to kill us, and not good things. They don't want to host the party anymore. They want us dead. So what Richard has to do, he has to join his friend Victor and his buddy Jeeves, who is his robot butler. Oh my god, robot butler. Who does not want a robot butler? I want a robot butler. That'd be so cool. And he just beep, and clean up my room and stuff like that. Okay, enough about robot butlers. But this game is simply called Voltage, like I mentioned before. Golden Fish Entertainment is looking to raise $2,500 by March 1st. Let's see here. $15 gets you a copy of the game when it releases. It looks like it's going to be a physical because it says delivery date. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be digital or not. That's how I'm kind of interpreting it. Plus, it's a $15 cost, so it could be that as well. Then they got some other. Well, let's see what $100 is. Can't all be fighters. Limited edition. And you get immortalized in this game. So $100 gets you that as well. Check them out on Kickstarter today. It actually looks really, really good. The graphics on it. It's definitely an older-ish RPG adventure that could have been the final of. Just throwing it out there. Check them out on Kickstarter today. So I just got this email sent to my iPad from the universe, because I'm still on the Starship Fields right now, and he's sitting in the engine room, keeping things afloat. And the message says, steal, duel, betray, plot, escape, be forewarned. Supernatural things happen inside of this awful place. Of their own accord, every mansion room will suddenly shift and move to another location within the outside walls of this grand gothic, I can't read, place. The experience is most unnerving because it is so unpredictable, and a building's rooms are supposed to remain where the carpenter fixed them. Fixed them? What did you say, built them? I don't know. That's just me. But the name of the game is called Pandemonium Estate. It's not a video game, guys. It's a board game. It's actually kind of cool. It took me a little bit to understand how to play this game. But it's a game. It's an interactive board game where the board game pieces will shift. You have 6 rooms. There's multiple different ways to play, and based on if they hit their stretch goals or not, they'll actually certain stretch goals. They'll actually release also expansions in it. But essentially, what happens is each little piece of the pie of the board game is actually a room, and inside the room, different ways you can go. There's different spots you can go, or different spots you can land on that can like activate their trap doors. You can pull event cards, and so on and so forth. But the neat little thing about this game is that the actual piece of the board will rotate, will change during different particular events. Now, I'm not sure if I already mentioned, I probably did, there's a couple different ways to play the game. One they call, it's called the Vanishing, where the goal is to basically get the master key before all the pieces of the puzzle are all gone, and the person who's basically left on the last piece, essentially the winner. So it's kind of like it's an escape the mansion type of feel to it. There's another one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's kind of like just the basic of the game. I think it's called looting, where you actually you run around and basically try to get all these gems and also fight the other players for position. The name of the company that's doing this is called Winter Moon Games. They're looking to raise $55,000 by February 9th. Now, it is a board game, so you're going to be paying a little bit more, but I will tell you this. $30 will get you an early bird access to the game. Now, at the time of this recording, there's not very many copies left, so definitely check it out, because $30 will get you early access to this. But if you miss it, don't worry, $10 more gets you a copy of the game anyway. And they have some other little editions like Deluxe Edition, Treasure Box Extra, stuff like that. But it looks really, really cool. Definitely check out the Kickstarter page. Make sure to watch, and this is what I did wrong. I actually watched their playthrough video and had no idea what I was watching. So what you need to do is click on the main video at the top, then go to the game in action type thing. It looks really cool, so definitely check them out on Kickstarter today. And that's it for Kickstart Your Week this week. My name is Mikeyo. If you got a Kickstart program that's about to happen, maybe it hasn't happened yet, it's a good idea, I don't know, just to maybe send me a little tweetaroo at Mikeyo the DJ, or on my email, mikeyo@bealsoftware.com. Just let me know what you got going on, when you plan on kicking it out, so I can put it on my new calendar. We're from the future, right? This is future Starship technology, a white cheat, that's the future, ain't it? But I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Later this week, we should have another Beal Software update and another Kickstarter week next week. So, until then, good luck with your games, and I hope to see you next week. Alright, later.